And that's why you will see also the raptors here. Your neighbor that you think that she's, oh, this is a nice woman or this is a nice family. No. You don't know what they do in the night. When you go to sleep, when the world go to sleep, you don't know what they do in the night. They also do. They also need that lush that I've explained in the other videos. I talk about human farms, keeping children and babies, laboratory that they are just using to since the kidnapping is not enough, they're producing children in a labor. What is labor? You saw the film The Matrix. When they see these babies all in the bubbles. And when I think Morpheus told Neo that this is, look at what they do. They are producing humans for their energy. They're just nothing else but their energy and their food. Energetical food and physical food to eat. That was not a film. That was not just a film, The Matrix. Although the war, it was made as if it is against the machines. Because they also had their fingers in that film too. But they had to tell you the truth, what's going on. That's part of the game. So, but they can also manipulate on how. So most of you guys who saw The Matrix, you are awaiting the machines to arrive, to Mr. Smith, to arrive. No, Mr. Smith is already here in the form of Raptor and Co. The film The Matrix, when you hooked up, when Neo got hooked up from that bubble, freed from that bubble that he was in, that is your awakening. That resembles your awakening. You awaken and hook out from the matrix and from the system, and then you say, I'm out of there. When you realize the system for what it is, that it is run by Raptors and Co., and that you are just serving as food, yeah, that is the answer from my neighbor. When they see, because I said they are observing me, even when I sit here and make videos, you see that they start in with the chainsaw to distract. They don't want me to make videos because they know I'm telling you the truth. Or send me those big flies. That is, those flies are killed. Some of them, you don't find blood in those flies. You don't find liquid in those flies. And everything that is alive normally supposed to have blood or liquid. They are not original flies. They are not normal flies. But I told you that these are archons. They are using archonic stuff to fight me. And yeah. So these are all things from other dimensions that have nothing to do with this world most of the time. Although she needs those normal flies to show the other flies how they walk. And then the rest they can do it from fans to arrow. Anyway, where was I? The film The Matrix is not a film, just a film. Although people, they just say, oh, I watch it, it's a nice movie. Oh, I like Neo, I like Morphos, that's it. Hey, wake up and spill the pollution. You know, it is not for you to like Neo or to like Morphos, for God's sake. Get the message behind Neo and beyond Morphos and beyond Trinity and then see what this film is trying to tell you. That is your reality. Wake up and hook up from the third dimensional matrix. Raise your vibration. This the fear-based being and mentality, and embrace love, and light up that lighthouse of yours. Wake up. They are doing their work, and they know that we are in the final phase of this battle and of this what we call ascension. And they are desperate. And when somebody is desperate, when something is desperate, it can get ugly. I said it will get ugly before it gets better. It's not to fear you. It's not to spread fear, or it's not to scare you off, whatever. I'm just telling you, but hey, find the good in that ugliness. Find the good in that ugliness and rejoice. And find your strength in that ugliness. You can do it. For you are hooked to the source of happiness, to the source of love, to the source of light, and to the infinite one. For you are infinite. Don't forget that. I really never thought that I would have any dealings with this topic. I just thought that my message to you as an awakened being will just be love. Talking about love. There are a lot of gurus. Gurus. I'm not a guru. But I will never be such one as well. I'm just another awakened soul being that has your best interest at heart. That's it. And I thought there are a lot of other spiritual teachers there who talks about love. That's it. So, I now and then going to be talking about love. I'm now and then going to be reminding you of your true nature, namely love, pure divine love, pure divine light, pure divine peace, pure divine harmony, divine abundance, and pure divine happiness, pure divine joy. And that your true state of vibration is never based on fear, and never lower than the fifth dimensional frequency. That is just the original state of vibration. Raise your vibration. Start with cutting off your coffee. It is lowering your vibration. Start off cutting off junk food. It is lowering your vibration of any nature. Chips, chocolates, burger. Stop eating animals. It is lowering your vibration. Stop drinking alcohol. Even if it's just a sip or two, it is lowering your vibration. Eat healthy. Drink healthy water. Go out in the fresh air. Go out in the nature, hug a tree, sit under a tree. And dive inwards. How do you dive inwards when the mind is all constantly texting you up, texting you, have you have this and this and this and this and this and then that and then that, oh and then that and then that. You want your peace of heart. The mind is busy talking. It's okay, let it talk. That is his job. It's talk too much. It's talkative, the mind. Let it talk. Just observe what the mind is doing. Don't Mr. Einsteiger. Don't dive in the talk, in the conversation with the mind. Just observe it. At one point, it will get boring. It will get bored because it is boring because you are not participating. So, and then it will slow down. And this and that and that and that, and like a child crying, and then crying itself to sleep. frequency. Do you know that? That is what the mind will do. So don't curse the mind. Don't force it to be quiet, because the moment you just force it to be quiet, you pay it attention. You pay it attention, and this is what it needs in the first place, your attention. But when you just observe it, sit there and just observe it. Now, it's not easy, because sometimes it brings things that are very unpleasant to you, things that hurting you, pointing back to your wounds that is not healed, that is not healed. It's okay. Don't run away from it. Sit with a pain if it's a pain. Sit with a joy if it's a joy. But don't participate. Sooner or later, you will find out that you have a peace of heart, because the mind has wept itself to sleep, into sleep. Now, what is remaining? What remains when the mind wept itself to sleep? You. The real you. That is what remains. That's a moment when you find yourself not to be in thoughts, not to be in worries. You are just there, being, just observing. Or just don't observe, just be. You are just being. Those are rare moments that happens. I'm pretty much sure that it happens with a lot of people, although they are not aware of it. Where you are really yourself without the mind. Practice that a lot. This will help you on your journey as you are raising your frequency, as you are lighting up that lighthouse of yours, and as you are filling that lighthouse of yours with pure divine love and all these divine goodies that I have mentioned: love, joy, happiness, light, and abundance, and what else did I say? All those goodies. And you will see that it will replace the fears, the worries, the hate, the envy, and you will see that you will start vibrating at another level. And I tell you for sure, when you leave out all those food that I've mentioned, leave out sugar. Sugar is also a vibration killer. Those white bread, those baguette, and all those are vibration killer. Leave them all out. You don't need them. If you want guidance there, I can help you there too. How to raise your vibration and keep your vibration. We can work together. You can book me. You can book on one-on-one session, just where we can work for a few months together on your vibration. And I can accompany you on your journey as you are rising your vibration, until we know that, okay, now from this point onwards, you can travel this journey on yourself, because I also don't want for you to depend on me all the time. I want you to be your servant, being that you came here to be. I just want to show you the way.